Let me know whenever you go to the loading screen. Alright, I'm joining. I'm trying to get Swamp Stream up so I can have a lap counter.
I imagine we can join?
Yeah.
Sweet. You don't worry about the lap counter, I got you.
Damn.
Don't want to drain the internet at all.
That's worth 5 at least.
Yeah, Damien is.
Oh, I gotta mute Spike. Hey, Spike, love you, bye. Good luck, sweetheart. Alright, well, that's a little far. Where's your name? Alright. Are you loading into the race?
Yeah, I'm at the FedEx screen right now.
Alright, looks like they just went green. Sproles and Swamp Fox on the front row. We're here with points leader Big Jim in the broadcast booth. I'm trying to get
Yeah, I've got plenty of facts for everybody tonight, so don't worry about that. If we ever get a lull in the action, I got you. But I don't think we'll have a lull in the action.
Alright, so Sproles leads lap number 1, making his BORA debut. Your points leader Swamp Fox getting taken 3 wide for second. As last week's winner Pin gets underneath, and here comes Goddess Sarah.
Yeah, she got a little contact from someone back there. It looked like it was the
one of Young Colt.
Young Colt.
Oh, a little more contact between them. Do you by chance know how many laps stage 1 is?
I can give you that here in a second.
Oh, it looks like Young Colt now moving Swamp Fox for second. Meanwhile, Sproles is checking out 3 by 3 at Richmond.
We're at the line. 14 laps to go here in stage 1.
So it is crunch time to get these stage points. 4 wide off turn number 2.
That's not gonna work.
Young Colt's aggressiveness might have put him at the tail end of the pack. So if you are new to BORA, top 5 at the end of the stage will get stage points with no chase. Every point counts. We just see down below the apron in the corner. Interesting line. Wonder if something's wrong with that 21 car. He's reporting a controller issue earlier, so.
Oh. You hate to hear that. Hopefully you can get that all situated out by the time we get to stage 3, because at the end of the day, that's the stage that matters. One that pays out the money and pays out the points.
So right now it looks like Penn is in the final points paying position for the stage, but everyone sins, formerly known as I Didn't Do It. Looked like he was making a run. Here comes Young Colt using him up a little bit.
Watching back here in P3 between Goddess Sarah and the 98 of not sure who that is, but
Spike.
they are catching Swamp.
I know Goddess Sarah before the race said that she wasn't good at Richmond. If this isn't good at Richmond, then I wonder what terrible Richmond is.
The 10's around back here.
Oh, and so is the 9 of Inbom.
Yeah, both of them around here out of turn 4.
Is that a caution? I think it's a caution.
I think it is. It is.
So the first caution of the day here at Richmond. That's not what Sproles wanted to see.
Look like everyone since just kind of, I mean, it's such a detriment here on Heat 5. You just barely touch that apron. If you get on there for more than like half a second, there's no way you're going to save it, and I think that's what the 10 fell victim to.
This is the last thing you want to see if you're Sproles.
Yeah.
And is he staying out? Oh no, he's pitting. Looks like everyone pits. I assume everyone will stay in similar positions.
Looks like they will. The top 3 are all the same. Top 4 are all the same.
Pins and Spike will get swapped, and then the last row got swapped. So coming to the green, not quite sure how many laps to go, but it's all BTBM up front. Well, I think Sproles is a BTBM driver.
Okay, I'm partially blind. 26 laps to go in stage 1, according to the stream. It was doing that thing where it went transparent on me, so.
So
Yeah,
25 to go right here?
Yes, 25 to go at the line. 24 to go next one.
Sproul still hanging in tough. Here comes Goddess Sarah to the inside of Swamp Fox.
Oh,
Nearly
she put
squeezed
Swamp
him in the wall.
3 wide back there for third. Swamp's going to fall all the way back to P4 out of that little kerfuffle, you can say.
Can't imagine he's too happy with the newcomer. And EJC going to maybe use him up now.
Yeah, he's just getting moved all out of the place. Now he's on the inside. Maybe he'll be able to establish a little position back there with Spike.
I don't know if these guys made big changes to their cars off that short run, but it looks like Penn and Sarah are able to stay way closer to Sproles this run. Maybe he's saving it for the end.
Yeah, it might be a little bit of that. Might be a little bit of... I think the guys and girls from second on to fourth have kind of wisened up a little bit, saying, you know, if we're going to go double file, that's just going to let that 6 car just scamper away. We got to stay single file and use preferred line to keep up with this 6 car. And so far, it's looking really good as here comes Sarah.
She is to the inside of the 6. Looks like Sproul got a little loose off turn number two. She's to the inside of him. She washed up the track and Penn with a little contact.
Again.
Oh, and Penn used her up, and that made... Oh, good job not putting him in the wall. Now what does EJC do?
Yeah, EJC's now in the conversation along with Swamp. That was exactly what those guys from 5th on back wanted to see.
Oh, lots of contact.
Oh, that's just short track racing right there. 3 wide again.
EJC leads his first lap in BORA since Homestead of last season. Oh, and Penn hard into the wall.
Oh, nope. He kept it straight somehow. I thought it was going to turn, but that's caution.
I think there is a caution. Maybe it had to have been that contact. Oh, yeah, it had to have been that contact. No one spun around.
Guys and girls, very aggressive here in stage 1. Not a lot of give, a lot of take though.
So, Spike, but clearly unhappy with Penn after that. Young Colt gaining 6 spots on pit road, along with everyone's sins. Oh, boy. Furthest back Sproul's been all race.
A ton. 10 tried getting down. The 22 is having none of it. 22's in a very good position here. She can just get around that 1 of Young Colt. Be ahead of Sproul.
So Young Colt going to hold on to lead the lap. I believe that's his first lap led in Xfinity competition.
Oh man, he braked really hard there going into 1. Probably put a little bit of aero damage on the 22 there. We'll have to keep tabs on that.
You got to wonder if he's only on 2 tires right now.
I think he has to be. He got so much track position, but I'll give you a laps to go here at the line.
Sproul's looking to the outside.
So it will be 13 to go when they hit the line here.
Alright, 13 to go. Plenty of time to make that move. Ooh, Sarah made a little contact with Young Colt. And I see everyone's sins in the wall in the back. But they keep it green.
The top 3 have kind of spaced themselves out from what's going on behind.
I think Sproul's just sent Sarah.
Yeah, just a little bit. He wants that inside.
Spikebook now working his way back up into the top 5, taking that spot away from, I believe, Swamp Fox. The 22 and the 6 are going at it.
You gotta be careful about that because the loose off of turn 2 is ridiculous. They're on fresh tires right now, but as these tires age, it's gonna be very, very, very perilous getting out of turn 2.
And Young Colt really holding his own on those 2 tires.
Spike Buck looking to the inside of Sproul, gives him a little contact.
Sproul can't be happy about that one.
Yeah, you think that was maybe a little bit of shot to the BTBM guys right there, and y'all need to just get out of the way if you're gonna hold everything up here.
And keep an eye out for that 36 car Penn who won last week. He's worked his way up to the back of the pack on that restart. Oh, and then EJC, contact.
He ties it down in there. Everyone using everyone up here.
Sproul outside the top 5 now, the furthest back he's been all race.
Sproul's getting very loose off. Not sure how he saved it right there, but like I said, turn 2, it's ridiculous.
Sarah to the top spot as she gets underneath Young Colt and leads the lap. Here comes Spike Buck in 3rd. Now he's looking underneath the 22. Oh, she's in the wall up too. Oh, down into Young Colt. She's around. Pin in it. Oh, and she's up in the air. Oh, there goes pin spinning. It's got to be a caution. Yep, there it is. Caution number 3 on the day. And what a wild ride. Lots of damage to that 21 front end.
I wish we had replay because watching the live stream of Swamp, he went right through the middle of that. Well, it looks like we'll get back green here. It'll be a short stint, maybe 4 or 5 laps. So, Tangle, if you're any of these guys from 3rd on back, it always seems like these are the guys getting caught up with each other, letting top 2, top 3 get away. What do you do to kind of remedy that? How are you able to stay with those leaders, even when you're not benefiting on the track position?
I mean, I don't know what you can do. Like, they can't stay away from each other. But in-bomb to the top spot. Like, at some point, you just got to send it. These Xfinity cars are so even. 3 wide. Oh. 4 laps to go in stage 1. These guys are hungry for points. You think the stage ends under green?
Look at the 6. He just made it from like 5th to... He's going to make it to the lead here. And Swamp's going to be to his inside. Good Lord, I'm sorry I couldn't answer that question because I saw so much craziness going on in 3 and 4.
I think your reaction answered it perfectly. Oh, and the 10 in the wall. He is my roommate. I heard him yelling. Everyone since clearly not happy with the move. I think Goddess Sarah might have made. I can't really tell.
Here we go. 6 looking to the inside. He's got the preferred line going into 1, but the 47's got the better arc.
If they get to battling too long, don't count out that 98. Are we coming to 2 to go?
I believe so.
Sproul's now to the lead.
This
White
is one
flag.
To go. This is final lap.
Yeah. Right now, EJC in that final points-paying position. Sproul's not running for points. He's here to chase a trophy as he comes to turns 3 and 4. Looks like he will hold on to win stage number 1. I'm not sure who got 4th there. It was a photo finish.
I believe the 21 with EJC got it, and then Goddess Sarah got 5th. If I were... Hold on, Swamp, please look at... Golly. Okay, yep. Sproul first, Swamp 2nd, Spike Buck 3rd, EJC 4th, and Goddess Sarah 5th place in that final points paying position here in stage 1.
And what a stage that was.
Alright, had a couple cautions. We were wondering if we were going to see any.
Traditional short track racing, everyone not afraid to use the bumper.
One of EJC is going to lead him to the green here.
And we are green. EJC leads. Alright, I'm sorry about that. So Sproul's leading, EJC staying alongside him for a full lap.
Oh,
contact.
He wandered up the track. That's going to open up the door for Spike Buck. He's going to make it 3 wide on the inside here. Oh, the 6 is not happy with the 21. He just sent him.
And here comes Sarah back towards the front, bringing Swamp the points later.
There's so much going on right now, Tangle. It's pretty insane.
Oh, hard hit. The 22 head on into the wall.
22 just got dumped. I don't know who it was, but someone sent it right down there, and there was no space for it.
Massive contact to the front end of that 22 and the 1. Young called an innocent bystander. I really wish we had replays. No clue what happened there.
If only Heat 5 would give us replays. Well, as we're under caution, let's go with some fast facts here at Richmond Raceway.
All right.
So, Richmond Raceway was opened on October 12th, 1946. It's a D-shaped 3/4 mile oval, and it is a capacity of 59,000 people. As we get back going green here.
Alright, coming back to the green. Spike Buck is your leader. I'm trying to get the camera on him. Four wide and EJC going for a ride. He saved it.
4 wide just ain't gonna work here. I'll tell you that right now. It's been tried before in pubs, and I'll tell you right now, it is not the wisest decision.
So let me ask something, Big Jim. Watching this race, do you wish you were on track right now? Oh, as Sproles goes around and everyone sits hard in the wall.
Wow. That's caution. To answer your question, I love the track. It's my home track. Technically, I'm only like 30 minutes away from it, but no, I think I'm good. I think I like Martinsville a little better, and as much talent as this Xfinity series has, it looks like they're pretty aggressive, and I'm not a hothead, but I prefer not to be turned into a hothead on any given night.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine tempers are staying cool in this one.
Oh no. I imagine everybody right now is just thinking of the best way to punt the person in front of them right now.
If you saw that message I sent on Discord that I can't repeat on stream, that's not entirely incorrect. As Spike Buck is your leader with Swamp Fox second. M-Bomb doing a great job to stay towards the front. I don't know if he's using pit strategy or what, but he doesn't really have the speed to keep up, but he's keeping his nose clean and everything he can to stay towards the front. It's EJC using up Young Colt. Spike clears Swamp Fox off turn number 2. This was a rivalry brewing in the BORA Discord at the beginning of the season, but they haven't been near each other much. I'm happy to see Swamp. And Sarah goes around.
Put on the apron by, I think that was the 9. I'm not sure. Yeah, M-Bomb. I don't think you can blame M-Bomb, but yes, that'll be a caution. But M-Bomb did put Sarah on the apron, and like I said earlier, once you get on the apron for over half a second, there's no getting off of it. That was a very quick caution.
So, Xfinity everywhere but plate racers supposed to be on relaxed cautions, and it turns out Spike put it on strict. So that explains the cautions.
Oh, wow.
So this is literally anyone's race.
Oh, yeah. Nice clean restart there.
So we do have 19 laps, I believe, remaining in stage 2 from what Spike sent me.
I can give you that at the line here. So they just passed with 18. Yes, 18. I read that right this time.
Spike leading the most laps today that he has all season. 3-time Cup Series winner in the past. Finally showing some muscle in the Xfinity Series. And pin in the wall, down almost into Sproul. Oh, and I didn't do it. Bounced off the inside wall and just destroyed someone. I don't know who that was.
You stay green so far. I think Flyman's getting a little annoyed at the cautions. Nope, never mind. Now he threw one.
Yeah. So this was supposed to obviously be relaxed cautions.
Well, I guess this means I can add another fact to the arsenal. Richmond Raceway, they named, just this year, they named the pedestrian tunnel going to the fan grounds there in the middle of turns 1 and 2. We'll talk about that more later. They named that the Jimmy Johnson Champions Wall. So, that's your fact.
What a fact it was.
Interested to see if this restart can be just as clean as the last one. I think if they can just space out, they will be able to log in some green flag laps. But we're coming to the end of the stage here. 13 to go here in stage 2.
And Spikebuck continues to lead. There's a lot of sprawl out front in stage 1. Spikebuck out front in stage 2. We've got a lot of fast cars in the race, though.
Yeah, everybody seems pretty equal. But that 6 of D Sproul, man, you just mentioned him. He is right there on the bumper of race leader Spikebuck. He's going to look to his outside here in 1 and 2.
Spike went very defensive into turn number 1.
That 6 is going to get a very nice run off. Not going to do anything with it.
A little contact there.
Oh, the 98 got a little, I don't know if he got tight or loose there, but wiggled a little bit there coming out of 4. It gave the 6 the opening. East roll to the lead.
Got it. Sarah got completely bullied that lap, falling from 3rd to, I think, outside the top 5, about 6th. Is that Swamp in last? What happened to him?
A little bit of lag from young Colt up here in P4.
I don't know, Swamp is saving his stuff or something, but here comes Pin now looking for 2nd on Spikebuck, and young Colt following suit. EJC's had a good short run car. He hasn't been consistent enough to put it together for a whole run, which we really haven't had. He's looking pretty solid right now inside the top 5 to the inside of young Colt. He's pushing him up the track.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, he pushed young Colt up the track, but the one that's going to hurt the most out of that is going to be Spikebuck. He's going to be put 3 wide on the outside.
If I know Spikebuck, he's not going to be very happy with that move. Here comes Sarah doing the exact same thing.
Literally the exact same thing that EJC did.
A little bit of contact with the 22 and the 98.
And the 98 got loose. Big wreck back here. That's going to be a caution.
Oh, yep, there it is. I missed it.
47, 98, 1, 9, 4. Potential race-winning cars involved in that one. Of course, it doesn't really matter in Heat 5. You just go down pit road, put in your 17 seconds of damage, and then go along your way. But we'll be seeing that damage on these cars for the rest of the night. Thank you, 704. Here as they come to pit road, if anyone's going to play some strategy. It looks like no, everyone's going to pit. Here we go, Penn leading them to Geico restart zone, green flag back out in the air with, we'll give you a laps to go here once they touch. 4 laps to go in stage 2.
If there's a caution now, this race is over. These guys are going to be pushing for all the points it is worth. It's Penn, who won a stage last week and the race, trying to win stage number 2. Sproul, who won stage number 1, getting used up by Sarah a little bit. EJC trying to get some traction up top. 3 laps to go here at Richmond.
Oh my goodness. Wow, Sproul had to send it there not to get sent by Sarah, but it ended up at the expense of Penn. But Sproul back out to the lead.
Oh, and Penn not happy. Oh, is that everyone sends up into the top 5? 2 laps to go.
It is a hornet's nest back here. Oof. Look at Swamp. What in the world? He just 4 wide.
Oh, this ain't
That's not going to work.
Well, I think Spike head on into the wall.
That's caution. That should do it for stage 2.
Yep.
It will.
And Swamp, I don't know if you just seen that, finished the stage dead sideways on the apron to get points.
I don't know about that one.
So Sproul in his BORA debut getting 2 stage wins.
Yeah. I think in Swamp's defense there, he did make it 4 wide, but it looked like that thing, once you get off the gas, the car just wants to turn itself to the left. I don't think he was actually trying to send it down there and wipe everybody out, but I think when he got out of the gas, it just completely turned left on him and put him below the apron into the side of those guys.
So coming to stage 3, Sproul and Penn lead him to the green. Now I'm sure the drivers aren't happy with these cautions, but from a viewer perspective, you don't know who's going to win. The racing is really insane, and I'm having a blast watching it. And EJC just about got turned by that 47.
EJC is actually going to take the run, and he's going to look to the inside. The race leader got cut off a little bit.
And then he clips the apron, I think. Sproul with a huge run through 3 and 4. Everyone, young Colt down almost in the grass. Oh, and everyone sins.
21 missed it.
Oh.
And that's going to be, oh my goodness, Sarah saved it. She's going to go back to the inside and try to take back her 3rd position.
I think EJC has reeled in Sproul. Like I said, he has a good short run car, but once the run goes on, it loses speed quickly.
Oh yeah, and I think with what you've seen out of this race so far, you want that short run car. Because it looks like we're going to just keep getting cautions after cautions, and that only breeds short runs. So these guys probably going to be down there on pit road under some of these cautions that come out. They're going to have to do a little bit of tweaking on those wedges and tire pressures.
And it looks like this is about where EJC's car falls off as Sarah gets by him, and Penn, Spike, countless others. Sproul has put on quite the lead over 2nd place here.
Definitely has. He's taken a good advantage of the 21 sliding back through the pack and side by side with the 22 and the 47 and everyone back there. And so far it's amounted to D. Sproul taking about, I'd say about 7/10 lead over Sarah right now.
3 to 4 car length lead for sure. Ooh, it's not like thunder. Is there a caution? Someone hit the wall, I guess. So Penn to the inside of Sarah. Young Colt sitting strongly in 4th. Swamp hasn't had that same speed we've seen out of him all season. I know he said he wasn't like great at Richmond, but I expect a little more than this. Oh, and it looks like he gets turned around.
No, he spun it right there, and that's going to be a caution.
Huge damage to the front of that Trump 2020 Chevy.
You hate to see it. Well, 43 laps left in this race. Once they pit, they should all be in, or they shouldn't have to pit anymore. That should be it for their pitting. Getting a full tank here will be 49 laps. So then they should be good on pitting.
Great, because I'm really worried this can turn into a fuel mileage race. It's Imbaum with the lead. Did he stay out?
Not quite sure. I believe he did.
Interesting strategy. I don't hate it. There's probably be a caution in a lap or two if you can get ahead of the crash.
Gets put on the apron by Sarah there.
Oh, he went up and he didn't like that very much. Oh, Spike down on the apron. Oh, and everyone sends is around Young Colt hard into the wall. Is that going to be a caution? Let's hope not.
Doesn't look like it yet, and all of that mess with the 9, it's let Sproul get back out to that lead he was enjoying before that last caution.
So Imbaum's strategy not working out very hot. He's falling outside the top 5. As EJC back up to 2nd, Spikebuck racing Sarah for 3rd, and then Swamp running out your top 5.
Oh, Sarah got the wall. And they're 3 wide.
Looks like Penn gonna get past Sarah and Swamp.
Anytime the opportunity presents itself, it looks like everybody is willing to make it 3 wide on one another.
I mean, with the way the racing's been, you have to. Because if you don't, someone's taking 3 wide on you.
Exactly, it's dog eat dog.
Oh, and Sarah took advantage of that, moving Swamp up the track. I know he's not going to be happy. Oh, that was close. Oh, 3 wide, Young Colt pin. Oh, what a save.
1-1 is taking a very interesting line down there in 1 and 2. He keeps, I don't know if he's missing the corner, if he's really trying to arc it up top and get the runoffs, trying to diamond it off, but he keeps scraping the wall going into turn 2.
I don't think Sarah and Swamp are getting along very much. Every time I look up, the 22's hitting the 47 and the 47's hitting the 22. Swamp kind of squeezed her in the wall there a little bit off too. I don't think they're racing for a top 5 spot at this point.
I believe this is 5th. Right here.
So we take a look back up towards the leader, Sproul. Just all him out front. EJC half a straightaway back. And just what a dominating performance in his BORA debut. It shouldn't be that unexpected. He was originally going to be a cup driver. Schedule not really working out, so now he's a free agent to run whichever series he can. And in his debut, just looking stout in that Whataburger Chevy.
And me being a teammate, I'm not trying to be biased here, but D. Sproul, he loves short tracks on this game. He loves Martinsville. He loves Richmond. I don't know if he really likes Bristol's. We have a wreck back there. But yeah, I mean, this is kind of his wheelhouse. He loves these short tracks. He would prefer to do them at 100%, but he'll definitely take 50% as long as he can get in his fix for short track racing.
Well, I don't know if anyone has anything for him. Did EJC just get turned around?
He lost it coming off 2.
What a save. He falls almost outside the top 5. I think Spike is reeling in Sproul's a little bit. Not like a lot of it, actually.
Just a little bit, yeah.
He looks significantly closer. But the 6 has no need to be pushing right now, so.
Yeah, I think when you have this much space out front, you kind of just want to protect your stuff a little bit. You don't want to slide into the corners as much as you've been doing earlier. I mean, this is the first time we've really seen these guys all spaced out all night long. And, I mean, it's time to hit your rhythm. Don't worry about what's behind you. Don't worry about what's in front of you. Just hit your marks and put down some good laps.
Young Colt having a career day so far, running 3rd. Best he's looked all season. So we go on board Spike, I can see the gap between him and Sproul.
Watching the variation in line between first and second right now, it looks like Sproul, who's in first right now, he's running just a little bit higher in 1 and 2, whereas the 98 is really getting down to that yellow line, really trying to hook it and protect his drive as linear as he can off of turn 2.
Looks like that 6
Right
might be
there, he
battling
does.
a loose race car now.
Oh yeah, definitely is. That 98, he's reeling him in for sure.
How many laps to go do we got?
Give that to you here. Right now, there are 24 to go. 23 at the line.
Didn't this run? This run's pushing about 20 laps, ain't it? By far the longest of the day, sadly.
Yeah, I think we've actually gotten down to around 15 laps here in this run. And
Swamp
I mean,
gets past
it's a
Jumbo.
testament to if you guys can do that on a, on strict cautions. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah. And God is Sarah leaving pit road. I thought she left because I got stuck on her and I couldn't find her. Interesting strategy. I assume she's going to fall multiple laps down. I wonder if she got sucked into the pits. And Imbaum stayed out last caution, so where is he?
Battle
land
for
of
the
his
lead
own.
is heating up right now.
Oh, that it is. He's less than half a second back. Spike Buck is coming. He looked really fast in the practice races we did before the stream started. And I told him if he did what he did in that today, I wouldn't be surprised to see him in victory lane, but I didn't know how fast the 6 was.
I'm just looking at his line. You almost have a little bit of an advantage at second place because you can see where the guy in front of you is messing up. I'm looking at Sproul. It looks like he's just not getting down to that yellow line like he needs to, whereas Spike, he's getting right down there. And even right there, he still is gaining time. He didn't get down to the yellow line. He's still gaining time on 6. But right here, you see that 6, he
Yeah, the
just
6 like
wanders
he
up the
locked
track
up his
a
right
little
front
bit.
there or something.
That 98 just gets a great run off the corner, and he is right on the bumper of Sproul.
And don't look now, we have lab traffic coming up soon as they are catching the 10 of everyone's sins. Oh, and
6
Sproul's loose. That's
Spike
exactly
says, thank
what
you
he
very much
needed.
for that one. Now the question is, does that 6 have anything in the tank to get back to the 98? He's already about, I would say, 3-4 tenths behind the 98. Can he run him back down? The 6 has been very fast on short runs. That 98 looks a lot more trimmed out for the long run. I don't know. I think that 6 is basically going to be banking on a caution.
And this all goes back to that last caution. I'm pretty sure Imbaum had stayed out, and I don't know who started second, but I think it might have been Sproul. Did he maybe take 2 tires?
98 just hit the apron. Now the 6 is right back on his bumper. Forget everything I just said.
I legit thought there was a caution the way they slowed down. And the 6 using
No,
him up,
98.
contact.
Oh, he
Oh, he
put him in
walled
the
him.
wall.
Oh, Spike's not going to be happy with that one.
Oh, there's still time for him to get back.
The way
He
strict
saw how
cautions work, I'm
quickly
sure
he
that
was
wasn't a
able to
caution.
get back to him. There are 16 laps to go, 15 at the line.
And then
I
you got
think
your
that
Gates and
98 is
Smithley
gonna
up
get
there
back to him.
in turn 3 and 4 of the 10 car. The 10 riding the apron all the way out of the corner. Interesting line.
Yeah, I can't imagine this 98 is going to be very pleasant when he gets back to this 6.
I just opened Swamp Stream so that way I can see the split time since he's in third. And it looks like Spike's only 6 tenths behind Sproul's right now. And that's gained immediately since the stream delay.
Yeah, these two race. Don't count out Swamp. Don't count out Colt. Those guys are only about 4 seconds behind. I think if they get caught up with this lap traffic or if they get caught up hitting each other up here for the lead. Here we go. 98 back to the inside of Sproul.
He caught him very fast. Yeah, I wonder if the 6 maybe felt bad and lifted for him or something.
No, he didn't, because he just put a crossover on him. The
Oh,
10's right there.
contact!
No!
And the left
98
car
for
ends
all.
it, and the 98 airborne.
Oh, no. That's going to be a caution.
That
though.
is a caution. Spike is going to be fuming.
Oh, I can't imagine. I would be fuming after that one. You can't blame the 10, but you gotta blame the 6 for making a 3-wide move there out of turn 2. Just unfortunate for Spike Buck in the 98.
I feel so bad for Spike. Looks like there's only going to be 13 laps to go right now. And Spike with big damage, no doubt.
I think Spike might still be a contender.
He falls
for
to
this
7th.
one.
Swamp to the lead. And Sarah got the wave around, but she's still 1 lap down. She needs another caution, which I think she will get, if we're being honest. 9 laps to go. Oh, and young Colt using up the 6. And all race we asked where Swamp was. Here he's leading. Oh my god, he's up to 3rd in a lap. Oh my god. Spike is not a happy man. The 6 got sent to the back. A move for the lead for the 6 that resulted in the 98 almost going upside down. Kind of put the 6 in the back when you look at it.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, and the 9 or the 10. What just happened? Oh, the 22 is around.
The 6, the dominant car of the night, up in turn 1 and 2, probably was on the outside of that 3-wide battle, and he will be at the very back for this final restart. If this is the final restart.
I don't think it will be. Alright, I'm asking you now, over under, what are the chances this race ends under green?
Are we saying ends under green or goes to like green white checkers?
I mean, there could be infinite overtimes, but if there's a caution on that last lap, it's over. So, like, what do you think we see the checkered?
I think they'll get crazy on the lap before the final lap. I don't think you'll have a caution on the final lap.
Oh, that's a hot take. I do not agree with you. I think the moment it goes to caution, everyone sins is going to drive even crazier.
Well, we're about to find out.
And Swamp Fox, I was asking all day, where is Swamp, your points leader, worst finish of 2nd of the season, finds himself leading. So it's not overtime yet, so I don't know how many laps to go there will be. But we are green. Young Colt with a great restart.
There will be 3 to go at the line.
And Penn to the inside, 3 wide for the lead.
Look at the 98, he's still there.
Penn trying to go back-to-back Spike Buck.
3 wide.
Oh, they're 4 wide behind him.
Spike Buck back out to the lead.
Oh my. And there's going to be penalties coming to the 10 car off that one.
And it's caution.
He drove full speed into the corner.
That is 100% what Spike did not want to see. The 47 and the 36 were side by side coming off of turn 2. That 98 was just going to scamper away, but nope. Caution comes out with a lot of cars back here with damage. Well, now you're in Spike Buck's position. What do you do to protect? Because you're going to be starting first. What do you do to protect that inside and not get sent?
Penn is not the guy you want behind you.
I imagine you're just going to have to drive in really deep and hope that the guy behind you drives in as like deeper so you don't get passed on the inside. But getting sent, that's a big problem here.
All right, coming to the green. This is overtime. First time in BORA this season. Spike Buck leads. Green, white, checkered. Penn didn't make as aggressive a move as I would have thought.
Did not. 98 clears for the lead. He can keep that 36 and 47 side by side. That would be great. Yep, there it is. That's exactly what Spike wanted to see.
White flag is out.
3 wide for 3rd back here. Swamp falling like a rock.
So obviously if there's a caution, this race is over. It's all Spike. I think they're wrecking for 2nd. EJC is around.
That's going to do it.
And Spike Buck gets his first career BORA Xfinity Series win. And I think Sproul's got back up to 2nd. Just not enough time. Spike Buck gets it. How about that, man?
What an impressive bounce back. I thought it was, I'll be honest, I thought it was over for him after he got wrecked by the 6 and 10 in that unfortunate situation. He proved me wrong. He went from 7th to 1st in just about 10 laps. Incredible run for that 98 Spike Buck.
All right, so obviously we have to get Spike Buck in for an interview. But first, let's see what's going on in the lobby. All right. I'm going to leave this lobby so I don't get sucked into a race.
That's a good idea.
All right, let's interview our race winner, Spike. And EJC leaves the party very upset. Alright. Hey, Spike.
Yes, sir.
Do you got Big Jim and myself?
Alrighty.
Alright, Spike. Your first BORA Xfinity Series win. Your fourth career BORA win. And, man, you had to work for that one. Tell us about it.
Yeah, that was tough. First stage was okay for me. Second stage, I got I got the shaft on that one. Didn't get any stage points. But there at the end, I felt like I had a good car if we could get the spread out a little bit. And I was able to get caught up to Sproul. I got by him. We made contact. I ended up backwards. So that was A1. But it just ended up okay for me, I guess.
Jim, do you got a question for the winner?
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. First off, congratulations on your first Xfinity Series win this season. I know that you've been looking for that for the last 3 races, so congratulations on that.
Yeah.
My question for you is, we saw, very vividly, you went 3 wide with some lap traffic, and the 6 of D. Sproul put you in the wall around. You went back to 7th. What was going through your mind at the time? Were you completely angry, or were you calm, cool, and collected?
I was pretty angry. Basically, I'd gotten by him. He messed up, hit the wall. I got by him. Then I got on the apron, about spun out, and I felt like I got a little too much contact when he went back by. But we were able to work past it, so it is what it is. We got a long season ahead.
Yeah, for sure. Well, again, congratulations.
All right, Spike, one final question for you. After that unfortunate crash that sent you to the back, you went from 7th to 3rd in 1 lap on the restart. You were driving like a man on a mission. What was going through your head on that restart?
Honestly, I was just pretty angry. I wanted to try to get as many points as I could, and I felt like if I could just keep a good steady line on the bottom, that they pretty much weed themselves out, which they did. I made a couple of pretty gutsy moves that ended up not really looking all that bad, and it got me out front, and then, of course, the cautions helped me once I was there. But pretty sure I was off to a pretty good lead on last lap. We didn't need that caution anyway, so.
All right, Spike. Well, you got that monkey off your back finally. Good race, good points day. Congrats on the win.
Alrighty, thanks.
All right, now let's work on getting D. Sproul in here for an interview, who I believe finished runner-up. All right, D. Sproul, you got me?
Is doing
Is your audio sharing turned on?
my what?
Your audio
I don't
sharing.
know. I don't know how to do that.
Let's just hope it is. All right, crazy race, man. You dominated the first 2 stages and looked like you had a legit shot at the win. Overall perspective on how your race went and your BORA debut?
It was I felt really fast. I hadn't raced in a while, so I sat down and practiced for like 40 minutes and built the setup, and man, it was really fun. I was having a good time, and I was just really, really, really fast on short and long, little bit of a long runs. But once we had a long run, I was just loose. It was fun.
Yeah, we definitely saw you fishtailing there for a bit. Any questions for him there, Big Jim?
Yeah, for sure. Congratulations on P2 in your debut. It was pretty impressive seeing you dominate those first two stages. You were looking really good there in stage 3, but it looked like somehow, some way, that 98 just had a little better long run speed. Can you go through with me and tell me the short run versus long run? What were you gearing your car up for tonight?
Yeah, so I guess I kind of set my setup just to be fast, and I knew I was going to be loose, but I'm on a wheel, so I was like, I'm going to be able to handle it. And I pulled out really far in that last run, and then, man, I had the wheel turned right more than I did left, and I was pedaling, and then he caught me. And we raced for a couple. He passed me, and then he hit the apron, and he squirted up a little bit, and I'm like, man, this is for the win. So I squirted the gas and put it next to him. And he moved up the track a bit and touched the wall, but I knew he was going to get back to me. And then I felt like I legit had a shot to win, but I think maybe that lap car when he crashed had something to do with it. And I remember he hit my right rear and he wrecked. It was fun.
Yeah, and we were talking about earlier how much you really liked those short tracks. You wanted a 100%er at Martinsville, the night race.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier, so I'm glad to see you get your first start at Richmond.
It was fun. Glad I could race. A little bummed out. I'm pretty bummed out, actually, but it was fun.
All right, well, that
Good
was
race to
Sproles,
Spike
your
Buck. That was
runner-up
fun at the
finisher.
end.
All right, Sproles, congrats on the second place. Don't want to take up too much of your time. All right, so judging by the Discord, a hot subject right now is Goddess Sarah. I know what everyone else's take on how her driving was today. Let's see what she has to say for the final interview. This should be a fun one for the Discord chat once they see it. Hey, is your audio sharing settings on? Alright, we have Goddess Sarah now in here for the final interview of the race. Making her BORA debut, she comes from 7th, but definitely had a better car than that. How was the racing out there from your perspective?
It was great. I mean, I was a little nervous because I'm not really the best at Xfinity or at Richmond, but it was a fun experience.
Well, it's quite evident from the get-go you weren't afraid to use your bumper or make it 3-wide, which I felt like you had to do the way everyone else was racing. It looks like there's a couple that are unhappy with how you raced them. What do you have to say in defense of that?
I mean, I just raced them how they raced me, basically. I kept getting bumped out of the way, and yeah.
All right, Jim, any follow-up questions?
Yeah, Sarah, welcome to BORA, and we're glad to have you. But, man, it looked like you had a very fast car. It looked like you were very competitive in stage 1. It just a little too much contact. People were giving you a little too much contact putting you in the wall and all that. And it shuffled you down to 7th to finish the night. But my question has nothing to do with tonight. I want to know, what is your favorite racetrack or style of racetrack on Heat 5?
Definitely Michigan. I'm usually always good there, but I love Bristol also, so.
All right. Well, again, didn't work out for you tonight, but hopefully you'll get some more solid runs going in the future.
Yeah, it was fun.
All right, one final question before we end it. I am looking at the Xfinity schedule. Looks like we don't go to Michigan or Bristol, unfortunately. But I noticed late in the race, the 10 completely dive bombed and wiped you out. I don't know if there was something ongoing before that, but we did catch that on the stream, which is pretty interesting. What happened there from your take?
I don't recall anything happening between me and the 10 earlier in the race. I just came back from 2 laps down and got wiped out and completely took me out. If I didn't have to pit, probably would have been in the top 5 at least.
Why did you have to pit?
Because I had 14 seconds of repairs.
Oh. All right. Well, I think you personally had a pretty good run in your first race. Hopefully we see you back for more. Unfortunately, the finish doesn't really showcase that. But that was Goddess Sarah in her BORA debut. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Big Jim, for helping commentate today. See him and myself race tomorrow from Las Vegas. See you guys later.